Then, now,
acknowledge me.
The king of kings. You can't see me.
forever. Together.
It is a land once called Burloo, home to the indigenous Noongar people today. It is known as Perth, the most remote large city on the planet on the coast of the Indian Ocean, where they invite you to step into a dream in Western Australia. WWE superstars boarded a jumbo jet in Ontario, California Monday night following Raw, and 20 some odd hours later stepped off the plane at Perth Airport, focused, exhilarated, and ready for the first major WWE event in Australia in nearly 6 years. And that event will be held here at the 6-year-old Optus Stadium, home to Australian rules football, rugby, cricket, once hosted the likes of Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, and U2. And tomorrow night, WWE Elimination Chamber, a structure which took over a month to get here. Originally, it was supposed to ship through the Suez Canal, but pirates ended those plans. So it was sent to Miami, transported via truck to Los Angeles, taken by ship to Sydney, and then by train to Perth. It has been constructed over the past few days in sweltering heat, 16 feet tall, weighing 10 tons with 2 miles of chain. He is the United States champion Logan Paul, one of the most popular celebrities in all of Australia, will participate in the men's chamber match. Last time he was here, Perth went into a meltdown. Paul's arch rival, Kevin Owens, will be in the chamber as well, and will go face to face with Paul at this press event. So expect fireworks, because this chamber participant is also here. The 14-time world champion, the Viper Randy Orton, who will set a record entering his 9th chamber match, and he's already won one of those. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and enjoy. We whet your appetite for tomorrow night with the Elimination Chamber press event, live from Perth, right now.
Around here, we have a saying. No worries. Well, now, you better start worrying.
It's the most brutal stop on the road to WrestleMania.
Ready!
Unforgiving. Inescapable. The winner earns a championship match at WrestleMania.
Flames get bigger while the monsters shiver. The subsidizing evil with no budget for a sequel. The pros like to gift wrapped with a smile. The cash grab never goes out of style. Your flashbacks give you a panic attack when your eyes go pitch black.
And now, WWE presents the Elimination Chamber Perth press event.
WWE Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque is here, arriving a bit ago. He toured the stadium for the first time Wednesday and informing us 40,000 people will be in attendance for Elimination Chamber. The crowd for this event started lining up a few hours ago, and of course, the game came out to the stage to make them feel welcome as we prepare for the big event. The #1 contender for the women's world title tomorrow night, the Irresistible Force, and recently unstoppable Nia Jax, looking to ruin the homecoming of this woman. Australian born and raised, the Eradicator Rhea Ripley, competing for the very first time with WWE in her homeland of Australia. And hello everyone, you are looking live at the Southern Oval at Optus Stadium. Thousands of WWE fans are here at high noon in Perth for the Elimination Chamber press event. Hello everybody. everybody. I'm the voice of Monday Night Raw, Michael Cole. Thank you for having me. He's the voice of Friday Night SmackDown, Corey Graves. We are south of the equator. It is hot as hell here. It's 100 degrees, but you guys are louder than that.
I would say hot is definitely the understatement of the week, Michael Cole, but Perth, Australia, know this. Every eye of the entire WWE universe is looking at Australia right now, so show us what you're made of.
We have plenty to come in our press event here tonight, but first we'd like to go and check in with our broadcast colleague, Byron Saxton, who has some interesting news for us today.
Thanks so much, guys. As we know, Rhea Ripley is here at Optus Stadium as she prepares for her Women's World Title defense tomorrow night at Elimination Chamber. I had a brief moment to talk to Rhea last night at the hotel. She was spending time with her family, and I would describe her mood as joyfully centered. Happy to be here in her home country, but highly focused on making Australia proud. Michael, Corey, back to you guys.
Are you guys ready for Rhea Ripley to defend the Women's World Championship tomorrow night?
I think you could do better than that. This is Rhea's home country, for God. Wait a minute!
Oh, no.
I tell you what, I'm not used to this reaction right here. Can you imagine, we come all the way to Australia and you don't have the Aussie icon on the press conference? You fly out these two flops from America to do a job that I can do? So I think we need a bit of the Grayson Waller effect to take over this press conference, right? Because I'm very excited. I've been telling Triple H for months we need to come to Australia. 8 months ago, I stood in the O2 Arena in London. It was disgusting. And John Cena said to my face, we need WrestleMania in London. You guys are right, Cena does suck. But if you guys want more big events like this, we need to show WWE that the Australian fans are the best in the world, lad. That's what I want to hear. So, Corey Graves, Michael Cole, I'm going to give you the biggest gift that you can get. The Grayson Waller rub for this press conference. I'm taking over.
Well, welcome, Grayson. But we have another special guest to join us here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to a WWE Hall of Famer. He is the WWE's Chief Content Officer. Please welcome Paul Triple H Levesque.
You are a rowdy bunch, aren't you? I gotta tell you what, step out here for a second, come with me. Shoot that. Shoot all of them. These are the stars of the WWE Universe. This is the reason why we are here. I want to thank Tourism Western Australia for bringing us out here, for bringing the WWE to all of you, for bringing Elimination Chamber and the road to WrestleMania right here to one of the most beautiful cities in the world, right here to Perth. Now, our superstars have been here all week enjoying this magnificent land. They've been on the beaches. They've been out in the city. They've been cuddling koalas. They've been petting kangaroos and what are those little fuzzy things that you can take the picture? That's it. They've been having a blast. They've been out there with all of you. They've been enjoying this culture. They've been enjoying this land. But now it is time to get down to business. Because it is the road to WrestleMania, and this year that road runs straight through Optus Stadium. It runs straight through Perth, Australia. And the whole dynamic can change tomorrow. You saw your own, Grayson Waller. Now tomorrow, the Waller Effect is going to have a couple of guests, one being Seth freaking Rollins. Hold on now. Don't burn yourself out. He's coming out here in a bit. But Cody Rhodes had a lot of commitments and he's on a plane on his way here right now, so he couldn't be here this afternoon. But, but I want to give you the opportunity to show him your affection. So maybe you could do what you were doing earlier. Maybe you could sing his little song for him, and I'll play this back for him when he gets here. Need a little coordination on your parts, but you want to try it one more time? All right, hold on. Try it one more time. On 3, you'll start. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now we're talking. So that road tomorrow leading through Optus Stadium also determines a lot of things. It determines who will face the Women's World Champion. Will it be Liv Morgan? Raquel Gonzalez? Naomi? Tiffany Stratton? Bianca Belair? Or Becky Lynch? One of them will go on to WrestleMania. One of them will face the winner of tomorrow's Women's World Championship match. So who will it be tomorrow? Will it be Nia Jax? Or will it be Australia's own? Will it be Rhea Bloody Ripley? And then in the men's elimination chamber, 6 guys will go toe-to-toe. Will it be the Viper, Randy Orton? Will it be Kevin Owens? LA Knight? Bobby Lashley? Logan Paul? Or will it be Drew McIntyre? Because one of them will go on to WrestleMania to compete for the World Heavyweight Championship with the next person to come out here, Seth freaking Rollins!
Perth, Australia! Man, we are on fire out here. And I'm not talking about the sun. I'm talking about all of you. Sing my song one more time. Give it to me. Oh, I could listen to that all day long. I love you guys so much. Been here for a few days now, been loving it, loving the coffee, loving the food, and loving the people, man. You guys have been fantastic. But I gotta ask you a question. You ready for Elimination Chamber or what? Now, I'm not fighting tomorrow unless Grayson opens his big mouth. But I am on the Grayson Waller effect. I will not be alone. I will be there with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And, I got a feeling, yeah, he ain't coming, sorry. Come on, that's kind of his MO. He don't show up, you know what I mean? Hey, good news though. I'm here, baby. And I got a feeling myself and Cody Rhodes will have a few things to say about Roman Reigns and about The Rock. I can't, it might be the accents. I can't quite tell what you're saying. You guys got to speak up a little bit. What? He sure does suck. That's not the only reason I'm excited about the chamber. Triple H mentioned it. The men's chamber, you got 6 dudes gonna fight it out for a shot to take on yours truly at the biggest WrestleMania of all time for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I don't know who's gonna come out on top in that thing, but I'll tell you right now, Perth. The truth is, it doesn't matter who wins the men's chamber, because whoever I face at WrestleMania will be laying flat on their back, and I will be walking out the way I'm standing here right now, the World Heavyweight Champion, because I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am. I love you, Bert.
You know, the champ was talking about coffee. He didn't mention anything about how good the beer is in Perth.
Perth local for the win.
Yeah, I do too.
All of us do. Well, before we go any further, as we prepare for the biggest Grayson Waller effect of all time at Elimination Chamber, Grayson, it seems as though you've been working hand in hand a bit with the Bloodline these days. Is that something you care to shed a little light on for the WWE Universe?
You want an exclusive? You want to know what Paul Heyman told me last week on SmackDown? Well, you're going to have to watch the Grayson Waller effect on Saturday to find out. But, Australia, I think we should take a moment right now. This is very serious. The Shoey will be the main event. I promise. We will get there. I'm not leaving here if I don't drink from a shoe. But before we get to that, take a moment. This is very serious, guys. Can we take a moment to please acknowledge our tribal chief?
Anyhow, moving on now, Corey.
Everybody will be watching closely when the Grayson Waller effect takes place at Elimination Chamber. But let's talk about the Women's Elimination Chamber, where the man, Becky Lynch, will step inside of the sadistic structure for the first time ever, hoping to make her path to the showcase of the Immortals.
And the United States champion Logan Paul will also enter the Elimination Chamber. Coming up next, Paul, Orton, Kevin Owens, all face-to-face at the Elimination Chamber press event, live from Perth, Western Australia.
Tomorrow.
If you're some man! Oh my God. You ain't know you was messing with the squad.
What the Bloodline is cooking.
As the tyrannical reign of the Bloodline continues, what does this mean for WWE?
On the eve of the Elimination Chamber, in epic SmackDown,
The Megastar will do battle with the Scottish Warrior.
locks in. Friday Night SmackDown. Tomorrow, 8/7 Central, only on Fox.
On the eve of the Elimination Chamber, prior to LA Knight and Drew McIntyre stepping inside of the structure, they will first do battle on Friday Night SmackDown, looking to gain some semblance of an advantage or momentum before we step inside of this beautiful stadium.
And of course, Elimination Chamber is tomorrow night right here in Perth. It starts at 6 o'clock local. If you're in the States, 5 a.m. on the East Coast, 2 a.m. on the West Coast. WWE superstars have been all over Perth the last few days. Let's take a look at what they've been up to.
We're so excited to have you all here for Elimination Chamber later this week. We have a beautiful walk on country for you today.
So happy right now.
We're never going to give you back.
So I can take her home, right?
Made our hearts very happy to be able to share with you our culture that's still living today. We send a lot of love and respect with you as we say goodbye.
Hi, I'm Armin Janungan. I've made a good spirit for you with that.
Thank you.
I could take my shirt off if you like.
What a truly beautiful place. Grayson, if I'm being totally honest, for about 20 minutes today, I debated moving right here to Perth and becoming a quokka farmer. Is that a lucrative business?
It's not, but to be honest, we have a no-flop policy, so we can't have you over here. Sorry, mate.
Well, fine. Flop as I may be, I've got something exciting for all of you, and I'm talking about what goes down right behind us Saturday at the Elimination Chamber. We just saw Seth freaking Rollins on this stage. He will be keeping a close eye on the proceedings as we will learn which of 6 superstars will earn the right to head to Philadelphia for WrestleMania and challenge for Seth's World Heavyweight Championship. When it comes to the Elimination Chambers, not unlike the Royal Rumble, Michael Cole, it can be all about the numbers.
The road to WrestleMania is paved with heartbreak, triumph, and challenging roadblocks. And this year, the road to WrestleMania takes us through Perth, Australia, for the toughest roadblock of them all, the Elimination Chamber.
The danger in the Elimination Chamber is inherent. One of the most brutal matches ever devised.
This vicious match begins with 2 superstars. The rest of the combatants await entry, locked inside one of 4 pods. Every 5 minutes, a randomly chosen superstar will be released from their pod and enter the chamber match.
The brutality these superstars are capable of within the Elimination Chamber is unmatched. There is nothing on it that doesn't hurt.
The only way to eliminate an opponent is by pinfall or submission inside the ring. The last person left standing is declared the winner.
We will have 2 chamber matches, both with championship implications.
In the Women's Elimination Chamber match, 6 women will battle it out for a Women's World Championship opportunity at WrestleMania. And for the men, 6 hungry challengers will wage war to earn a World Heavyweight Championship match against Seth freaking Rollins on the grandest stage of them all. In Perth, Australia, the WrestleMania landscape will take shape. Who will stand tall at Elimination Chamber?
It is a structure which took over a month to get here. Originally, it was supposed to ship through the Suez Canal, but pirates made sure that didn't happen, so it was sent to Miami. It was then shipped by truck to Los Angeles, put on a ship to Sydney, sent on a train over here to Perth, and now the Elimination Chamber is being constructed as we speak, right behind us in the stadium here in Perth.
Did you say pirates, Cole?
Yes, pirates in the Suez
Canal. We had
Canal.
to endure actual piracy to get here to Perth.
Thank you, guys. Look, it's obviously not lost on any of you just how big tomorrow is, right? Having Elimination Chamber here is a huge deal. And speaking about that structure itself, tomorrow when you get to that stadium, you'll be able to appreciate just how massive the structure itself is. And I want you guys to have a thought, not just for the men and women who are about to fight in it, because trust me, that structure sucks. But can you have a thought for the entire crew behind the scenes that makes it possible for this to happen? because it's a lot of work, and without them, there is no us. Now that that's out of the way, let me tell you about how great of a time I've had in Perth so far. And look, I don't have a whole lot of luck with Australians. That one's always bothering me, you know. Rhea Ripley beats the hell out of me every chance she gets. You're not supposed to cheer that. But even with that in mind, I love being in Perth. We've had a great time so far, but the good time ends tomorrow. Because like I just said, that structure on its own is the worst. But being in it with the guys I'm stepping into with makes it even worse. We have LA Knight. I thought you'd say that. We have Logan Paul. I thought you'd say that too. Isn't that funny? Bobby Lashley. Drew McIntyre, right? And who's the other guy? No, I'm KO. I'm already here. The other guy, what's?
I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk
to me. That was a bit I was doing. I totally knew you were coming out.
You guys are absolutely beautiful. Thanks for having me. But I gotta be honest with you, it's like almost 30 hours to get over here to this beautiful country of yours. I'm a little jet lagged, so I'm gonna need you to help me out. I'm gonna need you to be as loud as you've been yet today. So how about it? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! 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 Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! That's what the hell I'm talking about. Thank you. I feel like that's it. I can just walk backstage now. Hey, check it out. I'm gonna get a little sentimental with y'all. 22 years ago, my very first international tour with the company was to Australia. I had an amazing time, and what I learned is that over here, Grayson Waller was absolutely correct. You guys are one of the best, if not the best fans that we have across the entire world. Now, I've been doing this for a minute, right? And tomorrow's gonna be the 9th time that I enter that Elimination Chamber. And as most of you know, I had a recent back surgery. It went wonderfully. I feel better now than I have in a decade. And there's probably more metal in my spine than in that chamber combined. And I'm not joking, but that's a good thing. So what's gonna happen is tomorrow I'm gonna win that damn chamber match. Sorry, Kevin.
I mean, I'll try, you know.
And after I win the chamber match, I'm gonna go on to WrestleMania, and I believe it's my 18th or 19th WrestleMania. Yeah, this is what I do. This is what I love to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna go to Hollywood. I'm not gonna stand on set for 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and do all that BS. I'm gonna be right here and doing stuff like this in front of people like you that appreciate what I do when I do it. I love you for that. I love you for that. But tomorrow, I'm winning the chamber match. And I'm gonna go on to WrestleMania, and I'm gonna become a 15-time world heavyweight champion when I beat Seth freaking Rollins. And I'm gonna walk out of there with the title around my waist, and I'm gonna do it with the 3 most destructive letters in sports entertainment. R.
Oh, y'all gonna yell at me, huh? You gonna boo me? I flew 30 hours to get booed. Okay, all right, that's the direction you want to go. We can go there. So it's WWE's first time coming to Perth. And I'm gonna personally make sure it's the last. This place sucks, guys. I said, when they told me we were coming to Perth, I said, hey, we gotta go to Sydney instead. I mean, even Taylor Swift went to Sydney instead of this dump. I'm serious. You Google like the top 10 things to do as a tourist in Perth. And number 1 is go visit an island full of rats. Not so different from you people, huh? Yikes. We legit in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of the ocean. I swear to God, I'd rather be stranded in the middle of the ocean. Don't be mad at me, this place sucks, guys. I'm gonna give you some fun facts. Here's some fun facts. Nah, shut up. Shut up, it's my show. I'm not doing this. Back to the fun facts. Gonna bring a little fun to your boring Australia lives. In tomorrow's Elimination Chamber, I am the only champion competing. In tomorrow's Elimination Chamber, I am the youngest opponent by a decade. No offense, old men. It's a new era, and y'all about to be washed out. So Perth, make no mistake, I'm only here because I have to be. I will win the Elimination Chamber. I will rematch Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. And I will become double champ. So Perth, consider yourself Logan Paul's stepping stone.
Randy, so while you were gone with your back surgery, this idiot weaseled his way into our industry, and now we have to deal with him almost every week. It's pretty brutal. But we can take care of him tomorrow in the chamber. What do you guys think? And let me assure you, everyone, Logan, wishes you were stranded in the middle of the ocean and not here.
Me too. Me too. Whoa, what's the matter, Kevin? You looking a little flushed. It's a little hot out here. You want some Prime? Look a little dehydrated, my guy. There you go. Take a sip. Get my bottle then. Get my bottle then. Get my bottle. Yeah, Kev, you can't even wait for tomorrow, huh? Anger management cost you that last match.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of ice on me. Don't stand too close, cause you don't if you say that you might know me. It's a whole lot of ice on me. Don't stand too close, cause you don't if you say that you might know me. Yeah. It's a whole lot of ice on me.
I choose you, Roman Reigns. We're gonna take it to a whole new level.
We run it all.
Welcome back to the official Elimination Chamber press event. Just a reminder, this truly is a global event. So if you look at your screen right now, you will find wherever you are, what time the event starts. Of course, East Coast in the United States, 5 a.m. On the West Coast of the U.S., 2 a.m. start time. local here in Australia, 6 p.m. And at 6 p.m., we will see 6 women step inside of the Elimination Chamber, one for the first time ever. She is the man.
Let me remind you of who the hell I am.
Becky 2 belts. Big time Bex. The man, Becky Lynch, is here.
I will always overcome and I will always find a way to win in the end.
A little more history for the history maker.
The man will win the Elimination Chamber, which means the man will challenge you for your title at WrestleMania. Mommy and the man will collide.
This is the official Elimination Chamber press event from Perth, Western Australia. Beautiful city, beautiful time. It is 100 degrees, but you guys have been a great crowd all afternoon long.
You can say it, Cole. They're beautiful, too.
Yeah, they are, indeed. No comment?
Have a look at me. Of course we're beautiful people, right?
Corey had mentioned the Women's Elimination Chamber. Our next guest will be participating tomorrow night. Please welcome the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair.
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of crying, they hear me roar. And now I see that I'm way better than before. I never needed you at all. Think I fall down, I'ma watch you fall down. I'm living large now, I never needed you at all. Think I fall down.
What is up? The EST is in Australia. I love y'all so much. This is my first time being here, and I have fallen in love with one of the best cities in the world, Perth. Now, I've gotten to do so much yesterday. I got to go looking for kangaroos. Today, I get to stand in front of some of the most passionate fans in the world. Give it up for yourself. But tomorrow, oh, it's going down. Because tomorrow, I get to step in the ring with 5 amazing women at Elimination Chamber. And you already know who's coming out on top, right? The EST of WWE, the strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the greatest, the best. And I'm going to WrestleMania to continue my undefeated streak. Now in this match, we have Becky Lynch. We got Naomi. We have Liv Morgan. We have Raquel. And we got the new chick, Tiffany Stratton.
It's Tiffy time!
Girl, nobody cares what you have to say. And besides, the only good thing about Australia is when I win Elimination Chamber this Saturday, I'm going to be leaving right after.
Shut your mouth, you dope. Because the man has come around to Perth, Australia! And man, this is my weather has been amazing. I got to burn my pasty Irish skin. I got to hold a koala. But I didn't just come here for a good time. I came here to make it to the big time, and the big time is WrestleMania.
Excuse me? You has been? It's not gonna be big time at WrestleMania. It's gonna be Tiffy time.
Toodles! She just called me a husband. You lose credibility with statements like that. Wait a minute, no, she never had any credibility to begin with.
What you said?
But, Bianca, you know I love you. You know I respect you. But the last time I held the women's championship, you took it away from me. So if you think that you're gonna take this away from me, you gotta remember, I'm not gonna be locked in the chamber with you. You're gonna be locked in the chamber with the man.
You know what, Becky? We've been enemies, we've been friends, but tomorrow we're competitors. And all I'm gonna see is somebody that's standing in front of me that's in my way to get to WrestleMania. And you can't spell WrestleMania without E-S-T.
The tensions continue to rise, and it all comes to a head tomorrow inside of the Elimination Chamber. 6 combustible superstars, fireworks in the forecast, a trip to WrestleMania on the line.
And an opportunity perhaps to battle this woman at WrestleMania. She is the Women's World Champion. She is from Australia. Rhea Ripley, the Eradicator, is here live to go face to face with Nia Jax. Next.
Leave it on the floor. We've been knocked down before. Go, 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 go. Legacy.
Rated T for teen.
This was The Rock at his finest.
And you had the perfect foil in Triple H.
WWE Rivals.
Easy for us to clash. Probably the greatest matches I've ever had.
And then WWE Legends.
I didn't understand what it was to be the face of the WWE.
He had figured it out. He just had to do it his own way.
WWE Superstar Sunday. New season premieres Sunday at 8. Only on A&E.
Western Australia's dreamlike, the sunniest city on earth here in Perth, the nicest people too, packed with adventure, and our superstars have been having a blast all week long here on the shores of the Indian Ocean.
So the remit for today really is first and foremost for you guys just to relax, have some fun, have an enjoyable day.
We are here in Perth, Australia on Rottnest Island, ready to go explore, hang out with the animals ahead of Elimination Chamber. Come join us.
The water's really clear, you can even tell from here. We went playing around in the water. I'm having fun with a 360 camera, so it's good.
This is our job? I know, this is our work day. He's so cute.
I'm gonna go because you live in a very uncomfortable environment.
I mean, look at the view. It's work. You know, another day at work.
I want to send a special thanks to Motionless in White for We Become the Night. the official theme song of Elimination Chamber. It's from the album Scoring the End of the World. It's available now on Apple Music and Spotify. And guys, we know the Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley is headed your way shortly. We are all looking forward to tomorrow and what goes down inside the Women's Elimination Chamber match. 6 top superstars who will challenge the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania.
Also, the undisputed tag team titles on the line tomorrow night, the Judgment Day. Finn Balor and Damian Priest. To whom will they take on Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, the new Catch Republic, for the tag titles tomorrow night.
Make sure you join us early for the Elimination Chamber kickoff, because the WWE Women's Tag Team titles will be on the line as the Kabuki Warriors defend against Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell.
And also the Grayson Waller effect with Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. So much to talk about tomorrow night at Elimination Chamber.
Well, speaking of Seth freaking Rollins, we will find out who Seth's WrestleMania opponent will be as Owens, Knight, McIntyre, Orton, Lashley, and Paul compete in the Men's Elimination Chamber.
And Rhea Ripley will defend the Women's World Championship against the irresistible force, Nia Jax. Here's a look at how this rivalry came to be between Ripley and Jax.
2023 was the year of the Eradicator.
I mean, look at me. I'm classified as a badass woman.
Rarely have we seen a world champion as dominant as Rhea Ripley.
This is my division because mommy is always on top.
Mommy says she always ends up on top, but I always seem to end up on top of mommy.
The Annihilator crushing the champion.
You put anybody in this ring with me?
Line them up. Nia Jax will squash them all.
And I will squash them.
And everybody thinks that Rhea Ripley's just gonna walk right through Nia Jax? Are you kidding me?
I want Nia Jax in this ring so I can rip her bloody head off!
Rhea Ripley returns home in one of the biggest matches of her career to defend the Women's World Championship against Nia Jax.
I had to remind myself that I was Rhea Bloody Ripley.
I'm gonna show the world that I am the most dominant woman and become the next Women's World Champion.
I will prove to the world in Perth, Australia, my home country, that I'm the most dominant woman here.
See you soon, unstoppable champ.
Please welcome the challenger for the Women's World Championship at Elimination Chamber. She is the irresistible force, Nia Jax.
Now, is that a way to introduce one of your own Australian-born? Okay. I mean, you guys might not know this, but I was born here in Australia. I was born in Sydney, Australia. Thank you. And coming back here to Australia, you know, I'm filled with being grateful. Grateful my parents were smart enough to leave this wasteland and raise me in the American States. Thank you very much. Now I know you're all here to see Rhea Ripley, but I have a few things to go over with this Australian stuff.
on behalf of Australia, we're very glad that your parents moved you far, far away because we don't claim you. On the other hand, stay right there. This doesn't concern you. Perth, Australia! How are we doing? How you sound loud and rowdy? I think we can get a little louder and a little rowdier, don't you think? Hell yeah. It feels so great to come home and be in front of all my country folk. Stop, you're gonna make me emotional out here. I can't get emotional. I'm supposed to be the eradicator, guys. Naya's out here checking her watch like this isn't mommy's time. I just have to say, it feels amazing to be back home. This is the first time that I get to compete back here in 7 years. And I want you guys too, so I appreciate it. I'm so glad that we can come back for Elimination Chamber because this is going to be a historic moment for Australia. And we are putting Australia on the map with WWE and sports entertainment in general. Shut up, Naya. Now, I don't know about all of you, but it's bloody hot out here, right? I'm getting a little parched, to be honest. I know. It doesn't taste great anyway, but... Shut up, Grayson. But I guess I should get a little bit serious right now, to be completely honest. As much as I'm loving all of this, thank you guys. But I have a big problem over here. Ever since you came back, yes, okay, I'll give you your flowers. I'm probably going to be the only one. But you've laid out every single person in my women's division, and that takes a lot. So well done. There's your flowers. You're doing great, sweetheart. Boo. Naya sucks. Naya sucks. Naya sucks. Naya sucks. Yeah, I agree, to be completely honest. And look, okay, you've put mommy down a couple times, but to be completely fair for me, you've been striking me from behind, so I don't think you're ready. Because when you step in the ring with me tomorrow, you're not stepping in the ring with anyone. You're stepping in the ring with Rhea Bloody Ripley and the rest of Australia.
I've heard enough of your yapping, Rhea. Mommy's on top. Girl, I'm gonna squash you again in front of your mom. I hope she's sitting front row so her little baby girl can look at her mom in her eyes and cry, Mom, as you're getting the life squashed out of you. Okay? Does everyone want a little preview of what's gonna happen tomorrow to Rhea Ripley, your beloved? Should we give you a preview? Yeah, I want a little preview. Yeah, let's go.
You want a preview?
I do.
You want a preview, Naya?
I think so. I think they deserve it.
I think she wants a preview, guys. How about a preview of a riptide? Splash. That's what you get when you come to my house. Bye. Goodbye, Naya. Yeah!
place tomorrow night, 6 local here in Perth, 5 on the East Coast in the morning, 2 in the morning on the West Coast.
Keep your eyes on WWE's social media. Make sure you find out when it starts. Don't forget to kick off 1 hour before. Elimination Chamber is going down under.
Hold on. We can't finish yet. You know, the Australian culture means a lot to me, and if we're going to finish this press conference properly, we got to finish with a shoey, right? But the problem is, I brought 2 beers. So how about we finish this properly and the Aussie icon and Mommy do a shoey? This might be the proudest moment of my life, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, to Australia, cheers.
Thank you, Western Australia. We'll see you tomorrow night at Elimination Chamber.